Hi, everyone. I'm Don Miller, founder of ClearLedger Analytics. Welcome to our Getting Started series, where we'll walk through core features of ClearLedger step by step so you can get productive right away. Each video in this series is short, practical, and focused on one specific part of the platform. With that in mind, let's jump straight into today's demo. Maintaining your investable universe, or in short, tickers. You start the process by going to the ribbon above and click on tickers. From here, you're presented the complete list of your investable universe. All right, let's talk about how tickers, min, and max work within ClearLedger. ClearLedger separates portfolio managers' intent from system-controlled risk discipline. Portfolio managers decide which names belong to the investable universe and set any required minimum exposures. ClearLedger then calculates the maximum weights needed to keep the portfolio diversified, stable, and compliant. Adding tickers. When a portfolio manager adds a ticker, they're making one decision: whether that name should be eligible for the investment. And that is a very important point. And then the reverse goes when removing a ticker. Removing a ticker means the name should no longer be eligible for allocation. ClearLedger deletes it from the investable universe and rebalances the remaining minimum and maximum values across the remaining tickers. And then let's have a little discussion on the minimum value. As you see here, minimum weights is the only allocation constraint set directly by the portfolio manager. It communicates intent. So if the min is greater than 0%, the manager is expressing conviction, a requirement, or desired for a baseline exposure, and that is a big distinguishing event here. And then you also see on your screen here a maximum. So a maximum weight is calculated by ClearLedger and not by the portfolio manager. The system determines max by using the total portfolio capacity, the capacity that's already consumed by the required minimum value. So if you allocate 10% to a particular ticker, there's only 90% capacity left to allocate among other tickers. So why does this design work? The design principle is simple. Portfolio managers express intent, and ClearLedger enforces discipline. Min captures conviction, and the max preserves diversification and limits concentration. This keeps portfolios predictable, diversified, and compliant without requiring portfolio managers to micromanage every constraint. So there's a lot of background here, and let me make it a little bit more clear. We're going to change this portfolio from a basket of 30 stocks to a basket of 7 stocks. I'm going to remove the tickers that are not the Mag 7, and then we're going to have a discussion on the rest. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm going to add Tesla, the remaining outstanding Mag 7 to this portfolio. I want you to take a look at the max column here. They're all 20%. The portfolio manager goes in and he puts in Tesla, and this is the ticker for Tesla. And if you notice, everybody gets allocated 17.14%. ClearLedger controls the max. The portfolio manager, however, has conviction. So if he goes, you know what, I want Tesla to be 15% of my portfolio. Okay, that's a constraint that affects all other portfolios. So Tesla's going to get to 15. Everybody else is going to allocate based on the system, and the max being 17.5%. I'm going to save these changes, and then that concludes our discussion on ticker maintenance.